Hi, it's great that you can join with us this morning. My name's Dave. I'm the pastor of Revive Church based in Camborne and Cornwall, and we're just going to share a short time of reflection right now. The verses that I've chosen for this morning come from 1 Thessalonians 2, verses 7 and 8. But we were gentle among you, like a nursing mother taking care of her own children. So being affectionately desirous of you, we were ready to share with you not only the gospel of God, but also our own selves, because you had become so very dear to us. You know, I can remember the birth of our first child, Darren, and the way in which in the space of a few hours, I went from being a married man who was at times an irresponsible adult to suddenly being not just a husband, but a father. As I held this small package in my arms for the first time, it confirmed to me that I now had to change the way that I lived, because I now had to act far more responsibly. As I drove away from the hospital that day and left Darren and my wife there, it wasn't just that sense of responsibility that increased immensely, but so did my need to live that out. The Apostle Paul was totally committed to sharing about Jesus with those he came into contact with. And yet, in our verse this morning, Paul makes statements that provide the very foundation for being able to do this effectively. He took his responsibility seriously, just like a parent, just like I had felt as I drove away from the hospital that day. It says, but we were gentle among you, like a nursing mother taking care of her own children. So being affectionately desirous of you. We need to recognize that Jesus gave us a mandate to witness for him and to share the good news that the Messiah has come. To do this, however, we need to care for others. Otherwise, we have no reason to share with them. The second thing that Paul alerted me to in this verse was, it is not just the message that is required, but also that we share our lives with those we desire to see come to Christ. Paul says to them, not only was I like a parent, not only was I desirous of you, but we were ready to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our own selves, because you had become so very dear to us. It is easy sometimes as a Christian to think that our pure motivation is just to share the message with others, hoping that it will bring change in their thinking and direction of life, whilst keeping ourselves at a safe distance. Sharing ourselves with others requires us to invest time. It requires us to be vulnerable, to open up with honesty, and more often than not, to share materially with others. There is a good reason that God designed being followers of him around relationships. You see, he wasn't looking to set up a set of superficial relationships based around a church service or a common task. God wanted us to take each other into our hearts, so we would know the same love that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit knew in their relationship together. When we come together, when we have that sense of responsibility, parenthood, when we have that desire to share our lives with others, then they will know the love of God. Today, as you go about your day, why not look for opportunities to build relationally with others? You have the opportunity of being an expression of God's love in that situation. God bless you. Have a great day, and hopefully you'll join with us again on Sunday.